Hello everyone! Today we're going to be talking about scissors. And it's very important that you're with your parents when you learn how to use some scissors. I'm going to be using these kinds. And we'll be talking about all different kinds as well. But one of the things that you need to make sure that you pay attention to is where all your fingers are. Every time you're cutting with this hand, you're using your scissors, I want you to make sure this hand is nowhere close to it. Okay? Let's go see if we can help some people with their hairstyles and use some scissors. Scissors come in all shapes and sizes and colors. It's important to pay attention to the length of your scissors when using them. Some holes are also different for where our fingers go. But we want to use these. We're going to put our thumb in the small hole and 3 fingers in the big hole. 1, 2, 3. Thumb in the little hole, 3 fingers in the big hole. And practice opening and closing your scissors before you start your project. You need to be very careful of this part. Do not touch it if you are opening them. Now we're going to practice. This is Freddie, and he needs a haircut. He wants to make his hair shorter along this line, and we can help with our scissors. So we're going to take our scissors, put our thumb in the little hole, and 3 fingers in the big hole. Now we're going to open our scissors wide, make a big mouth with our scissors, and cut. And we're going to make another big mouth with our scissors and push it up to where we cut, and then a big mouth and close it. Big mouth and close it. Big mouth, close. Big mouth, close. Big mouth, and cut all the way off. And there it goes. His hair is so much shorter. I think he likes it. Let's see who's next. Oh, it's Debbie. Debbie wants to cut her hair on both sides. So let's get our scissors out, and we're going to put our thumb in the little hole and 3 fingers in the big hole. We're going to open our scissors wide and keep our fingers away and cut. That's one side. Now let's try the other side. Remember to keep your fingers away from where you're cutting and cut. Uh-oh, but it didn't come off, so we can try one more time with a little mouth. Snip. Bum-ba-dum! There she is! Isn't she beautiful? I think she's very happy about it. Let's see who else needs a haircut. Oh, look, it's Jake! Jake wants to have spikes in his hair, so we need to cut triangles out of the top of our hair. Let's get our scissors and put our thumb in the little hole and 3 fingers in the big hole. And keeping our fingers away from where we're cutting. So we're going to cut all the way to the point and then take our scissors away and try a different angle and cut all the way to the point. If it doesn't fall off, that's okay. You can just pull it out. Let's try again. Cut to the point, cut to the point, and pull it out. Do you see that I am not moving my scissors all the way in? Because I do not want to cut any farther than to the point of our triangle. I think he's looking good. What do you think? And we did it! Wow, look at those spikes. I think he's happy about it. Who's next? Oh, it's Sarah. Sarah's having a problem with her bangs and wants to be able to see. She wants them to be a little bit lighter than they are now, so we need to cut them. Put our 3 fingers in and our thumb in the little one, and we're just going to cut straight up. 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut, and 4 cut. And we don't want to forget her side bangs. It's just 1 straight cut. And there we go. Doesn't she look much better? I think so too. And last, we have Julia. Julia wants her hair to have long strands. So we need to get our 3 fingers, put them in the big hole, and put our thumb in the little hole, and cut up on Julia's hair. It's a little difficult to cut this, so I need to be careful with my fingers when I hold on. Make sure that your parents are with you when you're trying to use scissors, because I do not want you to get hurt. And we're almost done with one side. Look at that. Her hair looks better already. Now let's cut our 4 on this side. 1, 2. Do you see how I am using a little mouth to make these cuts so I can turn my scissors with her hair? If we make a little mouth with our scissors, it's easier to control. And we did it. She looks great. If you want to try this at home, all you need is a paper plate, a pair of scissors, and some markers. You're going to use the middle for your face. So draw some ears, some eyebrows, a nose, a mouth, and some eyes. Then you're going to take your scissors, putting your 3 fingers in the big hole and your thumb in the little one, and you're going to cut to his chin. And then cut around the ear. You're just going to follow the line of the plate. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then the fun part starts. You get to color any way you want. I decided that this person wanted rainbow hair, so I'm using all of my different colored markers. How many colors do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at that crazy hair. That was so much fun. Everybody looks so much better. One thing we need to remember is that we never use scissors on our hair. We can only use it on paper when our parents are watching us, okay? Because I want you to stay safe and be cut-free and your fingers not have any problems. Okay, I'll see you next time. Be careful and make sure you're paying attention.